All right, welcome back at 6:14. Tomorrow is a huge rivalry in college football, especially in our region. We're talking about Army versus Navy, West Point versus the U.S. Naval Academy, which of course is in Annapolis, Maryland. The 124th Army-Navy game this weekend is in Foxborough, Massachusetts for the first time, and the field is ready. I'm going to tell you why it's in Foxborough, because this is the first time it's ever been there. Take a look at this. This is the first time in the 124-year history of this rivalry that the game will be in Foxborough.
Why is it in Foxborough?
Well, here's some information. Massachusetts is the birthplace of the U.S. Navy back in 1775.
Wow.
And in addition to that, a week after this game will be the 250th anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. That is the connection to Massachusetts. All right, check out the nice uniforms and colors that these two rivals will wear. This series, oh, by the way, started back in 1890. Last year, Army beat Navy 20-17 in the first ever overtime game in their storied history. First, all those games played last year was the first time they went into overtime.
I love the setting for that. Did you check it out?
Oh, yeah.
Army in the
yeah,
okay.
Check this out. This morning, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame unveiled these brand new Army-Navy bobbleheads. They feature both mascots, the Army Mule and Bill the Goat. You can begin ordering them today. $50 each, but they won't be available to ship until February. So you have to get them and keep them going until the next year. I have a conversation going right now on my Instagram page about the excitement of this rivalry. Who are you rooting for? Whose uniforms do you like better?
You gotta go for Navy since it's our backyard, right?
Yeah, you would think.
You know what? If my neighbor Tim is watching, he is big on this, like huge. In fact, he has his flag out right now. Usually it says, "Go Navy, beat Army," but the new flag says, "Don't give up the ship."
Yeah, oh, I like that. I like that. All right. So people on social media are weighing in right now. Abina Queen says she's rooting for Army.
Okay.
But G Moni 614 says that she's a proud U.S. Naval Academy alumni mom from the class of 2019. So she says, go Navy, beat Army. And of course, our good friend Ronnie Taylor also rooting for Navy, but says he wishes the game was in Annapolis so he could go. Well, Ronnie, here's some good news for you. It's going to be at FedEx Field December 14th of next year. Okay. So you may have a chance to go and check out this storied rivalry.
Get there early.
You better get there early. Because,
early.
By the way, the Foxborough Stadium, which is where where the Patriots play, this is just over 65,000 in that stadium. That's what it holds.
Yeah.
They're doing an East Coast tour. That is the smallest stadium of the East Coast tour. I'm talking about Washington, D.C., FedEx Field, stadium in Baltimore, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Out of the group, that's the smallest one. And it's only been away from the East Coast 2 other times. It was in Chicago back in the old days, and it was in California back in the old days as well.
Okay. But it's going to be at capacity.
It will be at capacity, yes.
Thanks, Wisdom. You can watch the Army-Navy game right here on WUSA 9. It is tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. live from Foxborough, Massachusetts.